two of America's heroes.
Well, I've always been loyal, brave, true, kind to small children. And
we were just doing our job, sir.
Tony! Darling, after all these years, I finally found you again.
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Who are you?
Oh, Tony, don't you recognize your own wife and children?
Major Nelson, what's the meaning of this?
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I've never seen these people in my life. Would you let go, lady?
I don't blame you for not recognizing the kids. They was only little tykes when he ran out on us. But me, Tony, your own wife. Have I changed that much? No.
I'm not your daddy, son. I mean, I'm not your daddy, period.
Madam. Oh, madam, please, I'm afraid you've made a terrible mistake. You see, we have complete records on Major Nelson, and he's never been married.
Oh, no, sir, you wouldn't know about it. He kept it a secret the whole time we was together. You see, his folks was against it. Oh, but here's a marriage license.
Married?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right there.
Hey, wait a minute!
Here's the marriage license.
It's a boy, Dad! Come on!
Would you? Sir, that signature is obviously a forgery. My signature's public record is a forgery, sir. Obviously a forgery.
Well, then there's this. It was taken 10 years ago. Before little Joey was born.
Sir, my picture's been in all the papers for years.
Well, you certainly haven't changed much in 10 years.
Would you mind explaining?
Tony, how can you say things like that? When I treasured this picture for 10 years, not knowing where you were or if you were alive. And then when I read in the paper that you'd become an astronaut, well,
Oh, now, madam, please, don't cry, please. Now, all this is going to be thoroughly straightened out. And I promise you a very fair, please, son, a fair hearing. And until then, you'll just have to wait.
But we waited so long, and besides, we don't have any money. We spent it all on folks there. What'll become of the children?
Why don't we put them up at Tony's house? He has a lot of room.
That would be a good interim solution. Yes.
Nobody's staying at my house.
Children, did you hear that? We're gonna live with Daddy.
Hey,
All right, Major, hold it.
All right, the two kids can sleep upstairs, and you can sleep in there, Mrs.
Not so naturally.
Naturally.
My darling.
Hey, Roger. Do something. I don't have it on my
Children!
Hey, throw it over here. I got it, Tony. Throw it to me. All right, take it easy. Down. Huh? Yeah. You all go up and mind your mother. Go upstairs, go on.
Oh, come on, children.
Enjoyed the game.
You remember I always was an obedient wife.
Yeah. Upstairs, sir.
She is obedient.
Genie, you all right?
She looks a little dizzy to me.
Whoa! Being thrown around in that bottle.
Yeah.
You have a wife and 2 children.
You don't believe that, do you? That's a fraud. Farnham must be trying to set me up for blackmail or something.
I mean, just because she has a marriage license with Tony's signature doesn't mean that Roger...
A marriage license.
Genie, it's put up job, really. It's not... I need your help. I really do.
Yeah, you gotta help him. I mean, the family picture with Tony and his kids...
Oh, Major Healy, a picture?
Yeah.
A picture?
Why don't you just go home, huh?
Go home. You want to be alone with your wife. Haven't seen her in 10 years.
Why don't you... I'll get his wife. Stay here. Don't move.
Extra, read all about it. Astronaut shirts, wife and children, read all about it.
I rather expected you.
And don't try and get this picture, Major, because I have got the negative safely stashed away where you and your magician of a girlfriend can't get at it.
You know, you really amaze me. Going to all this trouble, setting me up with a wife and 2 children just so you can get the story of my private life.
Well, you know us newsmen, Major. If we can't get the real story, we create one.
Did you admit it?
Sure. The only question is, what do? Do I get the real story, or do I spread this one all over the front pages?
Does that convince you, Genie? Genie? Where's Genie?
Gone.
Gone?
Yeah, she said she didn't want to stay around and be the other woman.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Tony. This time I believe you.
I'm sorry, son, but the football will have to go back. And the football helmet. And the baseball bat. and the muscle building set.
Oh, brother.
Oh, Master, you see how sad it is?
Mr. McWhorter, if it's money you want, I could certainly lend you
Absolutely not,
almost
Major.
any.
We McWhorters still have our pride, don't we, son?
How much did you have in mind, Major?
I know you're in there, Nelson. Excuse me, Major, would you hold this?
Oh, wait. Here.
Gotcha.
Well, they can't do anything to us. We're innocent.
So is Joan of Arc.
I said you saw Agnes.
I saw it.
What do you mean you thought you saw it? Are you in the habit of seeing
I think I'll give myself up.
Oh, Roger, pull yourself together for God.
I won't give myself up.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my court-martial.
Marshal, why?
Why? Nassau gets a little testy about people giving away their top secrets. That's why.
Oh, but that is not a top secret. Well, it will not even fly unless I help it. I told you about the Knesset.
Oh, Ginny, will you stop with the Knesset? Unless you can help it.
Well, I made it fly.
Can you put it back the way it was?
Oh, of course.
Oh, Jeannie, I could kiss you.
Oh, that is a lovely idea.
How about me? I'm being court-martialed, too.
Get
Oh!
Get out!
Come on, get us. Get rid of it.
Get out!
Major Healy. Remember, you're an officer. All right, gentlemen. They're ready for you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, I have here physical proof and corroborating evidence from several witnesses who are willing and ready to testify that the security on Project Agnes has been irreparably compromised. I insist court-martial procedures be instituted immediately against Major Nelson and Major Healy.
Major Nelson, say something. Major Healy. For heaven's sake, say something.
You're standing on my foot. There's been a little misunderstanding here. You'll laugh when I tell you what happened. Well, Major Healy and I were asked to evaluate Agnes here as a possible new flying platform responsive to voice command.
And it worked. So you sold it!
Mr. Oglethorpe, do you insist that that is Agnes?
But of course this is Agnes. Toy napper.
Well, if it's Agnes, I'm afraid it won't work.
Slander. Liable. General, I protest.
Sir, anyone with half an eye can see that the Knesset overextends into the Gibran.
You say Agnes won't fly?
That's correct.
Watch. Agnes, up. Agnes, up. Agnes, it's me, Marvin, your inventor. Up. Please. Uppy. You need help? Agnes, fly! Agnes! It's just a cheap toy, an imposter. Agnes would never do this to me, would you, babe?
Gentlemen, I'm afraid we're going to have to reconsider the whole project. And its designer. Back to the drawing board, Oglethorpe.
I knew it. I knew there was nothing to it.
Oglethorpe.
Major Nelson,
Roger and I are prepared to drop the whole thing, sir.
Well, that's very good of you. Imagine mistaking a child's toy for a complex piece of aeronautical hardware.
My name is Agnes. Change me, Mommy.
Just a child's toy.
How do you
Just a child's toy.
My
Just a child's toy.